Am I supposed to be talking to you?
Yes.
All right. I couldn't tell whether you were taking a picture.
Oh, I have you on video. So
Okay.
I'm Brandy, and I'm from
My
Dallas.
name's Kirk Watson. I'm a state senator from Austin, Texas.
Wow.
Former mayor of Austin. And I had the privilege of chairing the Texas State Convention that picked all the delegates that are having such a good time on the first day of the convention up here today, including you, I might add. Tonight was an exciting night. It was the kickoff of the convention, and we got to hear from Michelle Obama. And it's an inspiring thing to see this many people with this much hope and this much optimism, and there's just kind of an electric feeling in the convention hall. And I think it's going to be an electric feeling that runs through the November election, and I think it'll make a difference in Texas. I think we're going to see a difference in the Texas House of Representatives as a result of this. We're going to see a change in a lot of the counties that have been voting Republican will now start electing some Democratic officials. And there's a lot of hope. People want to see a difference, and I think we're going to see it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for carrying one of my bags.
Yeah, I got it right. I carried one of the bags that almost cut my fingers off. I don't know what she's. The truth of the matter is, you ought to make sure you know on this blog what she's carrying in the bag. That is the real secret of the convention.
And another thing I'd like to point out is that you led us in the convention and had masterful use of Robert's Rules of Order.
Thank you.
And quite a few of people in our generation don't necessarily know about that. So why is that so important?
Well, it's part of the procedure to make sure that we do things in an orderly way. We're able to have good, true, and honest debate about issues, but do it in a way that is not combative, in a way that follows some sense of rules so that everybody's point of view actually gets heard, and then the group is able to make decisions. You avoid, I think, doing it. If you do it another way, you end up having too much division and people's feelings get hurt. So having a good, solid knowledge of the rules and then applying those rules fairly, but giving people an opportunity to debate. You may recall that even during the course of that debate, there was one or two times where people would move to call the question, meaning they wanted to end debate. I would even ask them, can you withdraw that motion so that we can go ahead and have some additional debate? Because I think it's important for people's voices to be heard, and that's really what the Democratic Party is all about. Frankly, too much of what is going on in politics, in my view, that has done damage to our politics over the past few years is that we don't respect each other's point of view enough. We try to divide, we put labels on one another, and once we get those labels on each other, then we kind of abdicate the responsibility to ever hear again. Because if I get a label on you, then I act like I know everything I need to know about you. So I appreciate your comment about the Rules of Order. When I was mayor of Austin, I spent a lot of time trying to learn those so that we could have a good, healthy debate, and I wouldn't get my head handed to me in the course of one.
Well, awesome.
It's a self-preservation thing sometimes, too. For all the lofty talk I just gave, there's a self-preservation element, too.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure.